there you have it. It's not been easy. My boyfriend, Paul.
I know what you're thinking. Hey, Alcoholics Anonymous. No, we're beyond that. This is more like AGO, Alcoholics Glaringly Obvious. The hardcore cases. Well, they know fine well we'll never give up the drink. The best they can hope for is that we cut it down and control it. Isn't that right, David?
Aye, if only, Rab. Still, I take heart knowing that my wee brother's giving up the swally.
Oh, no. How old's your wee brother?
Mine is 3 months. He's still a fetus, but my ma's got him down to half a bottle of gripe water a day.
I've never met his mother, but I'm not exactly getting a picture of Oxo Katie, you know.
But, like the saying goes, I'm taking it one day at a time. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
That's great, Susan. But call me a traditionalist. Is it no you that's supposed to help us?
We're the alkies. Too much role reversal, and we can get confused.
Aye, if I get confused, I could end up back in the mat emulsion again.
You drink emulsion?
Aye, when I've got a roof. It's the hard gloss outdoor finish when I'm living rough.
Okay, I'm sorry, right? It's been a difficult time. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I just don't know what...
Right, Alkies here, silence, shut up. Now listen, just let's calm down and take 5 for a wee bleach break here. David, you entertain them. Tell them what you did in your school holidays.
Aye. Well, I climbed trees, played football, and I drained my ma's amniotic fluid for her stomach with a bicycle pump while she slept. And then I drank it.
Thank you for what you did. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, well.
Listen, would you like to go for a drink later on?
Are you kidding? I'm in here to learn moderation, you know.
With those eyes. Who's kidding who?
Yeah. The last time a woman looked at me like that, I nearly fell out my pram.
Let's see. China wedding. Suggested gifts. Cup. Oh, to hell with it. Let's think big. Mug. Sugar bowl.
Look at that. Frightening, isn't it? 20 years married to Bigfoot and that's all she gets. A tea set.
Aye. You think she'd get something more appropriate? Like a royal pardon?
Aye. Or penicillin.
Hello? 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 Sugar bowl. No. Sugar bowl and milk jug. Maybe I should ask for them separately. Ah, sod it. It's gyro week. Let's shoot for the sun. Sugar bowl and milk jug. Oh, and one of the China ladies for the mantelpiece with their great big billowing skirts.
And nae drawers.
Oh, quiet, you. Do you need to bring sex into everything?
All right, with drawers. But them tiny wee white ones.
Aye, those ones with the wee thin strip of elastic.
Okay. How many times have I got to tell you? The human body is a wholesome, natural, healthy thing, not an object of ridicule.
Aye, except when it's your dad's. You're late back for the therapy group again. That's the 3rd time this week. Where have you been?
Good God, woman. Do I need a cast iron excuse every time I do something on my own?
I didn't ask for an excuse. A reason would have been fine.
Aye. You're hell of a touchy these days.
Touchy? Are you calling me touchy, boy?
Listen, calm down. I take it back, OK? You're the king of Valium. I'm going bed in the room to lie in my bed, stare up at the ceiling in my underpants. You coming?
Well, it depends. What's on the telly?
Home and away.
Aye, I'm with you.
You sure you're all right?
Me? Oh, no problem, no problem.
It's just the phone, Rab. Don't worry. Only attacks if it's cornered. Hello? Hello? Must have been a wrong number. Another one.
Wrong number, you say? Fancy that. Of course, it is a well-known fact that a lot of happily married, well-adjusted people have received wrong numbers down through the ages, through absolutely no fault of their own.
Aye, sure.
Very happily married people, just like you and me.
Aye, I heard you.
So there's absolutely nothing to suspect at all in receiving a wrong number. In fact...
I know.
Well, glad we got that sorted, eh? Well, I think I'll maybe just still doing the pub now, in casual kind of above board kind of way,
The pub? Again?
Well, maybe I'll know. On second thoughts, I will.
Cheerio. Ella, Mary, it's Rab. Thumbs up. You know how you can just tell? Well, either he's gone right off his chump or he's having an... He's having an...
Master. Real foot-tapping stuff, eh? Karaoke for the neurotic.
Are you enjoying it, Rab?
Oh, I'm enjoying you enjoying it, Susan. It's queer the things you say when you're smitten, innit? I'll tell you, one good thing about this gig, you're no liable to bump into them, do you know? I mean, they're not exactly bootleg Beatles, are they? The way I look at it is, so long as I keep it platonic, well, I've nothing to feel tormented about. You know what I'm saying?
Rab,
What?
kiss me.
I think that Bartok's got more going for them than I think, you know what I'm saying?
Perfume. Perfume, you see, Ella.
Perfume, Mary. And the jacket. Watch out for it.
Perfume on the jacket. Right.
Believe me, I know the signs. I've been through them all with Cotter.
Like I see, it's probably just my stupid paranoia. Oh, here he comes now. OK, I'll let you know.
All right, Mary Doll.
All right, Rab. Where's your jacket?
My jacket? Oh, my jacket! Well, I was that sweltered. I was really hot on the way back from the pie. I just took it off, you know. And, by the by, I got that packet of curry powder you were asking for.
Curry powder?
Aye, it's in the bag here. Oh, no, would you look at that? The bag has burst open, and look at so her magic. Oh, what a pong. Ah, well, there you go. Oh, hum, as I say. Well, all that up-front laddie humour down the pub has made me fair buggled. So I think I'll just maybe get a clean summit for the sideboard there and head for bed.
Good night, Rab. You dirty, cheating bastard.
An affair? You just keep your voice down, will you? Just keep your voice down, right? I think I got away with it. But it was close. I'm just gonna have to put an end to it. I'm just gonna have to put an end to it right now.
End to what? 2 weeks ago you were in here giving it Saint Rab of Assisi. The man with a wreath in his tadge in memory of the fallen. Now you're telling me you're out on a dip.
I am not out on the dip.
Well, good. Because the dip is not for you, Rab. Well, the dip is for desperate, two-faced, lying, drink-pink, slithering weasels. That's why I do it, isn't that right, Dory?
Leave me out of it. I could never dare commit adultery. I've seen the happiness it brings.
Yeah, there's many a true word spoken in psychosis. So you be careful and don't get yourself in too deep.
Oh, don't worry. I'm 44. I know there's nothing more dangerous to me than the prospects of a new life.
Maturity, Rab, maturity. A marvellous thing. Just hope it never happens to me, but... Oh, what is it you saying her?
What did I see her? Well, she's intelligent, right? She's attractive. In fact, she's very attractive. And she just lifts me up and makes me feel things, I'd forgotten how to feel. I've ever felt them in the first place. And, she makes me feel excited, and scared.
Scared because you're excited? Be careful, Rab.
Oh, don't listen to John Knox here, Rab. So, did you shag her?
No! We went to a concert, right? We talked, right? My God, did we talk?
Talked? Did you talk about shagging?
Beauty, life and sex, right?
But I'm just thinking about you, sometimes it's better to get these things out your system. A quick physical exchange then. Finito.
You think so?
Rab, for you.
Me? Hello.
Hello, Rab. It's Susan. I thought I'd find you in the 2 ways. You said it was your local.
Aye. Hello, Susan. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I must say I have enjoyed meeting you this last wee while. And actually, that's why I haven't been in touch. I'm kind of pleased with having this conversation on the phone, Susan, because if I had to look into that lovely face of yours, I don't think I'd be able to find the words to say this, but...
Yes, Rab?
Would you like to come for a coffee?
Is that her? Lucky bastard.
Don't do it, Rab. Well, maybe it's not the dip, Maybe it's not the full dip. I'll just have a cup of coffee and then I'll be me off to no, nothing else. When the hell do you have... What am I doing here? I'm a married man. There's no way I'm going to betray my wife. No way. Okay, sure, I've betrayed my wife. But I'll tell you, I have been to Mars, Jupiter, Venus. I only hope it was worth the price of the ticket. Because now,
comes the bill.
Well, has he been?
And gone, Ella. I can't. 20 years of marriage, gone in 20 minutes, eh? He swears there's nobody else, though.
Tell me what he said, Mary. I'm an excellent liar myself. I'll interpret for you.
He said he just wants some time on his own.
He's got somebody else. That's what's gied him the nerve to leave you. What else?
He said he wants to find himself.
Aye. Wants to find himself waking up with somebody else. Heard it, Mary. I've wrote the script and put the jokes in. Look, Mary Hen, I'll need to go. I'll give you a phone in the morning. Cheerio.
Hello? Hello? Right. 1474.
Hello, Susan Morrison speaking.
Well done, Rab. I never thought you had it in you.
I think you're making a big mistake, Rab.
Hey, when you have been married 20 years, then you can talk about making mistakes. How long have you been married, Doddy?
18 years.
Andra?
14.
There you go, Rab. There's half a lifetime of glaring errors between the three of us. Now, who are you going to listen to? Eh? Us? Or Noridamus, the oracle of the optics here?
Boys, it's onwards and upwards.
Yes.
For you, Nesbitt.
Have a bird day, you know. Susan, hello.
Rab, I can't see you tonight. Something's come up. I just need to be my own for a while.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I need to find myself. I'll be in touch.
Hey, is that her begging you to come on, Rab?
Ach, well, you know what I like.
That's it, folks. Hame time.
Right, bedtime, I'm for off.
Aye, hame in time for cell block and a pie supper.
What about yourself, Rab?
Oh, well, I've got a dorm bed up the hostel for the homeless, you know.
Oh, you single guys, eh? What, how I envy you. Right, come on, boys.
You sure this is a good idea, Ella?
Take it from me, Mary Hen. The only cure for love is another love.
Aye, but will we find love in the Ponderosa Singles Club?
When I say love, I'm using pretty wide ballpark terminology here. Know what I'm saying?
Aye, but I can't go in for the own casual sex carry-on, Ella. I can only get my kit off for a meaningful relationship.
You've no need to worry, Mary, because you see, they screen the men as they go in. You see, you get your sensitive poets one side and your rabid dugs the other. Takes the guesswork out of kind of style, no?
Aye, OK. Maybe I'm pretty naive, eh? Here, what did you tell James that he got out the night?
Played my joker, Mary. Tell him I was going down the singles club to grab a man. The old double bluff. I wouldn't get by it. What did you tell Rab?
Oh, me and Rab aren't in touch anymore, Ella. Well, two can play at his game, eh? You know what they say. There's many a good tune played in an all. There's many a good tune played in an all. There's many a good tune. Oh, Ella. I don't want to be an old fiddle.
Dear, dear. Here. Take a look in that mirror. Eh? You don't see any old fiddles in there now, do you?
No.
No. What you see are two fine, beautiful Stradivarius violins. Am I right?
Ah, you're right, Ella.
Even though we're shaped like double basses. Now repeat after me. My body is an exquisite instrument that all men yearn to pluck.
Can he sleep? Can he eat? Never mind your Scarsdale or your F-plan diets. Just fall in love, suffer angst, and watch the weight drop half.
Well, that was a bloody waste of time. Not a single chat-up line from a man under 40. I'll have to change my EC regulation.
EC?
Ella's champers. I'll have to widen the age mesh of my trolling nets.
Men aren't the answer, Ella. You get right down to the bottom line. It's your friends that count.
Mary, that is the most profound, insightful thing I've ever heard. Mind you, I've just had 6 super lagers.
Men come and they go.
Tell me about it.
But your friends are there for life.
Mary.
Ella.
How could you do this to me? How could you? I have given you the best 2 weeks of my life.
I'm sorry, Rab. I didn't mean to give you false expectations.
False expectations? False expectations of it? What are you talking about? I'm an emotional turmoil here.
Well, I have a friend I could recommend for some therapy.
Therapy? Don't you therapy me. I came to you for therapy, and I gave you therapy. Now you want to send me to somebody else for therapy. I have been therapied from asshole to breakfast time. My therapy days are over. There you are. It's the known bell, and I get involved with the middle classes, with our Welsh dresses and their fondue sets and their let's workshop all about. Well, I'll tell you this, lady, I am glad I have found you out for your 2 timing. Yeah, I'm glad I've found you, because I may be scum, but a scum have a code, and that code goes something like this. Get it right.
Finished?
Yes.
For your information, Mr. Son of the Soil, my father was a lorry driver and my mother a school cleaner. That's how middle class I am. And as for your code of honour, have a listen to this.
Hello, this is Mary Nesbitt, wife of Rab Nesbitt, and you are mismarked card, because if you're who I think you are a dirty, odious, calculating, thieving, two-faced, cold-hearted bitch for stealing my man. And if you're not who I think you are, sorry to have troubled you.
When I called your flat and heard a woman's voice, I began to suspect you were married, and not, as you had told me, sharing a flat with a faith healer called Alphonse.
Yeah. A fair cop.
Relationships are all about timing, Rab. We came together at a vulnerable time for both of us. Nobody's to blame.
Left my watch. Who's this?
Paul, Rab, this is my fiancé, Paul.
We've had our ups and our downs, but we're getting married next week. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I seem to have made a bit of an ass of myself. Easy!
Hey, Rab! Oi, backhand! You've put me off my honey nut lips.
I can't help it, Jamesy. You done made a mess of my life.
And that's a stunning flash of insight after only 40 years out in a bar now.
You don't understand. I've lost Mary. It's the only thing that made my life worth living.
Oh, what about me? Because Ella's been out all night, hasn't she? I could be walking the flare with worry, if I could be asked. Rab! Rab! Are you trying to kill yourself?
No! I'm having a shite!
Listen, don't you do anything stupid. The moment the first man to discover he's got a dick of clay.
Didn't you take me back, James?
Ring her up. Ring her up.
Take me back, Mary. I mean, take me back. I mean, have you never done anything that's totally out of character? Hey? I mean, have you never had a brainstorm that's left you wondering whether you knew yourself at all?
Hang on. Ella.
What?
Are we having a lesbian love affair?
Are we, Mary? How?
Because we woke up in the same bed and we're lying in the bare scuddy.
In the name of God.
Oh, and that's not the only thing.
What is it?
You've got a love bite in your neck.
It's not Mary.
What?
You've got one in your ass.
What was it you were saying about brainstorms there, Rab?
Well, it's maybe not so much ming as minging, but well, at least it gets a message across, you know.
And you promised me that what you said was true, that you never once betrayed me with that woman.
My word of honour. And you promise that you have never been unfaithful to me?
Oh, I do, Rab. Because let's face it, what is a marriage without honesty? Happy anniversary, Rab.
Happy anniversary, Mary doll. This is us getting ready for a night out. 20-year married, buried 3 parents, brought up 2 wains between us. See if it was a Govan equivalent of Hello magazine, something like Hey You or it. We would be held up as a shining example to the enduring nature of love. I mean, it's true to say we are inseparable. And that is exactly the trouble. I mean, I don't know where she ends and I begin, you know. But that is the thing about marriage, of course, isn't it? I mean, sooner or later, your wife becomes your pal. And it becomes inappropriate to shag your pal, doesn't it? Look at her. See tonight. We changed and unchanged in the same bedroom. We brushed our wellies in the same sink. We clagged the same roll-on deodorant onto our Oxford. Now we're going, what are we doing in the pub to see if we can create a sexual threesome? I mean, who's kidding who here? I mean, I know what's going to happen, and so does she. We'll sit here, you know, looking at each other, wondering what to say, get blittered, and end up having a fight for a nightcap.
Is that you, right?
Aye, that's me, right.
Well, you're not going to take my arm?
Who the hell do I want to do that for? You'll have your hand in my pocket soon enough.
Don't start.
I'm no starting, I'm no starting.
You want another drink, Sally?
No thanks, Gash. 3 drinks maximum. All things in moderation, eh? Well, most things anyway. What about you?
What, me? No, I'm driving. Got the bike, no?
Hey, go on yourself, Gash, eh? Oh. New biker jacket, eh? Oh, yes. You know, I love the creak and new leather. Don't you?
Aye. It's good, isn't it? Just got to the toilet, Sally.
Hey, do you know what's even better? When you can afford the trousers to go with it. Yeah, listen, Dom. I've got a Leonard and Nate's white Cavalier for the weekend, right? He's in the jail for assault on a provy man, a chip pan, you know, so if you fancy a wee ride out in comfort, let me know.
Sure. If ever I fancy going out with a married middle-aged loser that's got bigger tits than I've got, I'll be sure to get in touch.
Right, well, no, I needed that because I've been a bit too successful with the bunts lately, you know. Right then.
Mission accomplished, Jamesy?
Oh, aye. It's been a long time since I've felt my tangier vamoose up my colon through humiliation.
Take no notice, Gash. We're going to have a smashing day out tomorrow.
Aye. Hey, let's hope the weather stays good, eh? I mean, we're completely different in Glasgow when the sun shines. We're almost like people.
Well, maybe not quite all of us.
I can't wait to get away tomorrow because Ellen and me were taking Rab and Mary down for a run in the country, you know, in the motor. See when we go away together, it's always a riot.
Oh, aye. At least there's one good thing. If you want to go a picnic, you'll no need a cool box.
What do you mean?
Well, with they two sitting in the back.
This is a game, isn't it? Nature and that, you know. Oh.
Hey, it's dead educational as well. No, because, like, this is where all the Lakeland poets stayed down here, you know. Oh, look at that. See me? I could watch this all day, you know. This is boring. Hey, Ram!
Hey, here!
Get that cab, you bum!
There you go, it's lovely to get away into it, Mary. We've no done this sort of thing for ages, eh? No since Spain 5 years ago.
A lot can happen in 5 years the way, Ella.
Tell me about it. I've just got rid of the discharge. I got half of the own gink at Hogmanay. In a minute. So, sir. Are things no going well between you and Rab, Mary?
Well, Ella, now that you mention it.
You see that? Did you see that, eh? I was like a young salmon there.
Horns like fins, eh?
Now, that's it.
That's it? How what?
The problem talk. It started.
Oh, no. And I tell her to listen, we're away doing the Lake District. Don't be taking your problems with you. You know, you'll not need them. I mean, we're only there for a weekend, but no.
Exactly, Rab. I said the exact same thing to Ella. I said, bring an anorak. Bring a change of footwear. But for God's sake, don't bring your problems. Chances are we'll get new problems when we're down there. What's the point of lugging all the old ones out of the place? You know, luckily, I think she's left her persecution complex in a bathroom cabinet. Lying with her curling tongs.
I don't think I'm going to be so lucky, James.
You don't know that, Rab?
Oh, but I do, James. I do.
See that, Sally? That was... I mean, it was...
That was making love. That's what that was. Enjoy it.
Now I know what the fuss is all about. I've never felt so, well, so happy. I mean, the smell of that fragrance. Isn't it gorgeous?
Don't get too lyrical. That fragrance has come from the pharmaceutical plant up the hill there.
Well, we can zoom up a bit further. On my fiery chariot here.
Oh, tempting. But I'd sooner live. In fact, I wish you'd get rid of that big gash.
But it's a symbol of my independence.
Exactly. I'd feel more secure if you got rid of it. Gash.
Sally.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Sally.
Hey, look at that. It's a horse. That's not a horse. It's a sheep.
All right, David Attenborough, don't get flash.
Flash? The bomb is 40-odd, and he can't tell the difference between a horse and a sheep.
Oh, don't start, Nesbitt. What's it matter if it's a horse or a sheep?
What's the matter? Well, I'll tell you, it matters to a bloody sheep, I'd expect. I mean, it doesn't matter to finish here with a jockey in its back running in a 3:30 at Langfield, does it? Right! That is it! Hey, wait, that's it! That's it! What exactly do you mean that's it?
Wait, I'll tell you. Wait. I don't know what it is with you, pal. I have tried to open up nature for you, right? To paint in vivid pen pictures the wonders that the Almighty has splattered round about us. And what do? You start splitting hairs just 'cause I can't tell a sheep from a horse. That is me finished my education.
Good, because you're nothing but a bomb.
Ella?
For once, I agree with the bomb.
Thank you, Ella.
I don't mean to be critical, but you are a miserable bastard, Rab. This is your weekend away, and you're spoiling it with your negative attitude.
My negative attitude? What about her?
I never said a word.
Oh, but it's a loud mouth why you don't say a word. You know what you are, lady? You know what you are? You're a classic passive-aggressive. That's what you are.
Oh, well, if you want to trade cliches, you are nothing but a classic psychotic balloon. Now, where does that leave us, eh?
Well, I don't know where it leaves yous, but I know where it leaves us. We are going to take a time out while you two sort out your 8 categories. Come on, Nicola.
Well, I will tell you this. It is a sad, sad day, lady, when a pair of sag-ass losers like the Cotters is condescending to you. I mean, I don't know what we've come to.
Oh, no. I'll tell you what we've come to, Rab. The end of the bloody road. And when I get home, I'm going to see a lawyer.
Well, that's it then, eh? Game over. And you know the really horrible thing? I don't give a toss. There you are. I don't give a toss! What is this disease you get, eh? When you look around you and you can't see the positive side in the end, you know. I mean, look. I look at the hills there, you know. I look at the valleys. I look at the blue skies, and well, I doubt if I feel the same way William Wordsworth would, you know. The only feeling I've got right now is a slight itch in my crevice for the nylon seat cover of the car has inflamed my cheeks. I mean, I can't see William Wordsworth clocking all this splendour and then rushing back to Dove Cottage, you know, to pen a wee poem that goes, roses are red, violets are blue, I've got a sore arse and I'm sick looking at you.
You beauty, look at it! Hello! It's only a nuclear power station, don't get so excited.
Maybe so, but I've heard that, like, if all the strongest men in the world were laid end to end, then that reactor would be like many mega times more mega powerful than all their mega boys all put together. I'm trying not to get too technical here for you.
I think I get the gist, Jamesy. Kind of warm, isn't it?
Also, I've heard that it's like 1,000 times more dangerous than Robert De Niro was in Goodfellas. Momo, take a swatch.
In a minute. Let's play down the gorge first. Moan.
Wow, Dash, it's frothing.
What, again? We only did it 5 minutes ago.
Relentless, you cheeky. It's full of chemicals.
Ah, you like me being cheeky. The worst thing you could be with a woman is sincere.
Do you mean that?
No, at this precise moment, no.
Kiss me.
This is it again, Ravi. A picnic by a nuclear reactor. It's just like a telly I'd say. A fun day for all the family.
You think so?
This place gives me the creeps. I think these things should be banned.
Aye, well, I agree with the protesters. I've heard they things can give you cancer.
Worms can give you cancer, but I don't see you picking the paper soap.
Don't start me. I have said all I'm going to say to you.
Bang on, fire away. No. Right. You're a protester as well, then, huh?
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, you've got a lovely day for the protection, you know.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
What is it you're protesting about exactly?
The nuclear reactor.
Oh, are they going to run a motorway through it then?
It's all very well being flippant, but radiation leaks can interfere with DNA and has been known to cause genetic mutations.
Oh, tell me about it. Oh, yeah. There's one we made earlier. If you're into genetic mutations, you want to see him in a pair of Bermudas. Yeah, what's life without a laugh, huh? No, you shouldn't take it too serious, you know.
You can have the house, the furniture and the fag coupons. All I ask for is my liberty and access to my home brew kit once a fortnight.
Damn it. We've got nothing left in common.
Except the past.
Speaking of which, Rab, I think you better listen to this.
Mr. and Mrs. Nesbitt?
Aye, for the time being.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you.
What do you mean he's in a coma?
I mean, that explosion has left your son with a 50-50 chance of survival. His girlfriend was luckier. She escaped with a concussion. But I should warn you, Mr. Nesbitt, that even if Gash does survive, there's a chance he may never walk again.
Oh, I see. But apart from being in a coma, And maybe he's never been able to walk again. He's in the pint, am I right?
I'm sorry, Mr. Nesbitt. I wish I could be more optimistic.
Aye, all right. I'm not asking you to limbo dance in a Hawaiian shirt. That's it. Come on, you. Come on, Lee. We'd better behave.
I'm not going home. My place is in there with my Wayne. You can do whatever you like.
Aye, well, you know what you can do, lady? You can go and take a flying...
Keep your voice down, please. There are some very sick people in here.
Some right creamers out here too, if you ask me.
Shut it!
Oh, and another thing. I've already started divorce proceedings. You better get yourself a lawyer.
You're up? Yeah. Me and the boys have had a whip round for gash, so well. There you are.
Thank you very much.
There's 23 pence in there, you know. Pick it towards an iron longer. A box of Smarties or something, you know.
Right.
And look, if there's anything else you want, just ask, right? Because I'm like... It's a terrible thing that happened to your sprog. Cut off in the prime of life.
Hey, Tommy, you said he was an arsehole.
Well, that's what I mean. A young, vibrant arsehole. Well, I'm just like... I don't know what to say.
Hey, but cheerio, eh? That'll be helpful. I want to be alone, right?
Yeah, look, I don't want to be hounding you at a vulnerable time or nothing, right? But you should be hauling this better. You're supposed to be one of these fat, jolly bastards that takes everything in their stride, so get a sense of proportion, will you? You do not bring a torn face into the pub just because your boy's in a life support machine, okay?
Over the last time will you use up your stupid yap?
Easy, big man. His yap is zipped. No bother! Look, would you keep the noise down, please? I am trying to drink myself into oblivion here. Okay?
Sorry about that, friend, only his boy was hurt in an explosion up at the Selby works and he's pretty hacked off about it, no?
Selby's? Don't talk to me about that place. I was 5 years there. There's been more than one explosion in that place. You take it from me.
Is that a fact? Would you swear that in a court of law?
Gladly. But unfortunately, I suffer from this unhelpful medical complaint.
What's that?
I'm a congenital liar. I've just served 6 years for perjury. But if you want me to give evidence, I'll...
Yeah. I'll get back to you if I need you, you know.
Pish, you say, Mr. Nesbitt.
Pish is correct.
We at Selby are keenly sensitive. In fact, some would say pathologically sensitive to the views of the general public. The amounts we spend on multimedia advertising bear testimony to our concern for nature, which is, of course, why I'm delighted to see you.
Well, I'd just like to thank you very much for putting me at my ease, you know. It's very considerate of you. Now, let's cut to the chase here. You'll be the big knob, will you?
Selby doesn't actually have a big knob as such. What we do have is a board of directors, of which I'm director of corporate affairs. Collectively, we form a greater individual who is, so to speak, the big knob.
I see. So, when do I actually get to meet this big knob? I mean, I don't want to be fobbed off with some dried up wee testicle here, you know?
I was speaking metaphorically. There is no greater individual. He or she doesn't exist. I was outlining the structure of our corporation.
Don't you come the existential part with me, boy. This is Rab C. Nesbitt you're talking to. No wee Frankie Kafka. What you're doing is passing the buck. My boy is lying dangerously ill up at hospital at the minute. And it's all because you buggers are pumping a lot of toxic crap into that burn behind your factory.
That is a very serious allegation. I wouldn't repeat it if I were you unless you can substantiate it in a court of law. The discharge in the stream in question is within acceptable levels.
Acceptable levels? Acceptable? My ass! I'll give you substantiate it, boy. You sit there with your eco-friendly smile, mixing your toxic metaphors, trying to pull the man-made fibres out of my eyes. Hey, you sit there trying to tell me that my boy has been the victim of some gigantic knob joke. Well, I'll give you substantiated, boy. I picked this up out of the sump pit in question not but 10 minutes ago. If this is acceptable levels, let's see you accept it. You slimy corporate bastard! And you! I think you got off quite lightly. You've been British sherry, you know what I'm saying?
Miss Brand, get me security. And then get me Friends of the Earth.
Hey, look. It says here that a young lassie was brung out of a coma after a Take That tape was played to her non-stop for 12 hours.
Would that not put you into a coma?
That's the principle, though, isn't it? If it worked for her, it might work for Gash. Aye, but what was Gash interested in that might stimulate him and prick his interest?
I think I might speak the boy's language. And she knew it. She could tell it the way his rough hands tore off her flimsy garments that night after the party. Gash. How hot they both were then. And sticky.
Mary.
Yes? What are you doing here?
What the hell do you think I'm doing here? Hey, I'm waiting to give you the Dad's doorstep challenge or something. You got my boy in there.
Poor boy.
Exactly, Mary.
Come on.
Women loved Jim. There was no denying he had a sense of danger that excited them. And Adrienne was no exception. She stood before him, her long blonde hair tumbling over her shoulders. She let the sheer black evening dress fall to reveal tiny powder blue underwear and rolled up stockings. He reached out his hand and touched the soft tanned gap between the top of her stockings and the swelling mound of her. No, don't wake up, you wee bastard! Get back!
At least I've moved him out of intensive care. Maybe that's a good sign, eh?
Of course it is, Mary doll. Of course it is. Mary, I've been thinking. I mean, whatever way this thing goes, I want us to stay together.
It's a bit late for that now, Rab.
I have been a fool, Mary. I've been a fool. Come on, let's go and have a wee cup of tea, eh? Come on, I want to talk to you.
Oh, shitface. Your coom's double ugly, and your bike's a better ride than your bird.
Let the piss out of my bike.
Right. Sally. Sally.
I want Sally.
Rab, look. Oh, look at the water. It's lovely and clean, isn't it?
Lovely. Lovely. What the hell are you doing sitting there?
I don't know. But I'm a psychologist. If I knew I was dead, I wouldn't be doing it. Nutter!
What are you so miserable about now? Your face is out tripping you about something, so it is.
Well, it's just your bloody luck, isn't it, eh? I mean, trust the devious swines to clean all that crap up now. I mean, a wee complaint claim, that would have taken us up for life, for God's sake.
Oh, look on the bright side, Rab. You and I are back together again, and Gash is in the mend, eh?
I'll push you, Mrs. Nesbitt. My father was a helpless invalid. I know where I am with helpless men.
Getting kind of chilly, Sally. Can I get my leather jacket on?
You kidding? That thing's for the bin. It's brought you nothing but bad luck.
Well, this jacket was a symbol of my independence.
I'm glad you used the past tense.
Nippy bitch.
Brainless half-wit.
You want to watch yourself, Mary Dalton. 20 years' time, that could be us. Must be funny in a rich
Hey! 50p, you beauty.
50p! Might not mean much to you, but it liberates my soup for the pawn, you know what I'm saying? Top of that, the washing machine's buggered. I'm having to scrape the roughage out my wife fronts with a Kirby grip every couple of days. Which is an oddly therapeutic experience as it happens. The simple pleasures of the poor, eh?
You know, Mary, I worry about Ivana Trump. Oh, that dosh. But what about the heartache?
What, for counting it?
You're too cynical. Oh, and what about Claudia Schiffer? I mean, is she really in love with that David Copperfield? Or is she just in love with an illusionist?
Ella, she could be in love with the rabbit out his hat for all I care.
God's sake, you got a shot for me yet, Ma?
Aye, and I could use a pair of drawers if there's any going.
Oh, look, I'm trying it. I'm doing my best. But the washing machine's gone in the sky. And short of beating your 501s with 2 rocks in the banks of the Clyde, there's bugger all else I can do, is there? Now move it, go on.
All right, I'm going.
Oh, Charles and Di. They've had it hard as well. Just like me and Cotter.
Ella, if you want to go back with Jamesy, then just go back with Jamesy. But stop trying to find subtle ways of dragging his name into conversation.
You kidding? Me and Jamesy are scrubbed, done, finito. There's no 1 ounce of mutual affection left between us.
I never stood you afore, did it?
Oh, got it, you two. Look, take these clothes and hang them for the light cord in your room to dry.
I've made a mess of my life, Mary. Been selfish, headstrong, played round with a string of toy boys, each one younger than the last you.
Aye. I'm kind of waiting for a negative here, Ella.
You know who else has had it hard, Mary? Cindy Crawford.
What? Go on and just shut it.
Queer thing about wearing a full set of clothes again is you think every bugger's looking at you. Well, most buggers anyway. Hey, come on.
Yeah. Oh! All right, Rab. I just found an unexpected one day in my social diary, so I was rummaging about in this litter bin, you know, just to fill in the time. It's amazing what people throw out, isn't it? Oh. Aye. Shoes and pens.
Husbands.
Maybe Ella did give me the rubber here. Huh? But who's laughing now?
There he is.
Maybe. Anyway, it's too late to go back, because I've found a new partner, and I am building the foundations of a lasting relationship with her.
Still knocking about with that 18-year-old then, eh?
What makes you say that?
Because you've got one of the cardboard crowns for Burger King sticking out your back pocket.
Aye, all right. Maybe we do share the odd candlelit spicy bean burger. And so what if she still skips when she goes to the shops? She's a mature lassie that's all beyond her years.
This is all going to end in tears, Clark. You know that, don't you?
Well, as long as they're not mine, that's all right, eh? Anyway, I'm good to that bint. A lavish gift's on her.
Oh, aye. Where'd you get the money to do that? Big Sean, you're in hock to a money lender.
Sean's no problem. As long as you pay him it back, you know.
Jamesy!
There's Suki now.
Suki?
Hey, speaking of money lenders, Sam, you couldn't lend me a couple of bob, could you? It's just that there's a director's cut of the Flintstones on and Suki and me wanted to see it.
You couldn't? I gave my last £3 to old Dobbs to pay off my pool's money.
You did?
Jamesy!
Coming, sweetness.
Yeah, you get by your Ella, Clark. You get by your Ella before it's too late.
Dear Council, I am at my wit's end really. As I write, the pure damp is running down the walls. I don't mean to be pushy, but gi's a hoose. Gi's a hoose, you bastard!
Go on, just wrap it, because I'm waiting the numbers here, you know. I'm waiting the lottery numbers. These numbers, lady, can change your life.
You kidding? She's already had her change of life. One mere mutation and she could be the mighty Worf of Star Trek.
Yeah, that's it, you done it. Yeah, that's enough. That's me wanting to talk to your mother.
She's no my mother. My mother had bigger tits.
That's enough!
Rab, I can't take much more of this. I'm getting off my heat.
You call that half your heat? My mother was really half her heat. She had 2 big sewer rats down the leg of her drawers, you know that?
Right. Listen, look, if that is your yardstick of achievement, you have had one futile life, kid. Here's another futile gesture. Go with it. I mean, check that copy, because it's going to be go. I have a wife here that needs my support and understanding. Here, shut up, you stupid bitch. Sit down there. These numbers is coming up here. These numbers is a passport of a better life.
Oh, aye. See that chip pan? That chip pan is a magic wand. One wave and I'll have cheekbones like Naomi Campbell. I'll get real, will you? I'm not going to change for us.
The numbers is coming up now. The numbers is coming up now. Look.
Just as a matter of interest, what numbers did you pick?
1 to 6.
1 to 6? What a challenge, eh?
Finally, the winning numbers in this week's National Lottery are, amazingly enough, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the bonus number, 13.
I don't believe it. I picked 26 the lottery going 70-12. Oh, well, oh, bloody hell. Look at me laughing, Mammy. I'm laughing. I've had enough. I've had enough. You are the hand that bought a ticket. Rip the picture of me, would you?
What? Just in case you're interested, you've got 21 points. Your combs came up.
Eh? Give me that one, give me that one, give me that one. How much is that? How much is that, pal? Thank you very much, but thank you. What? 20 grand. 20 grand!
I'll be able to afford a real Coke habit.
In not all. Just you say the word.
Actually, Rab, there is some I'd like.
Name it.
While you're waiting, Mrs. Nesbitt, are you sure you wouldn't like to see some other models?
Oh, no, thank you, son. I've already made up my mind. I'm going for this automatic washing machine. That's the machine that washes your clothes automatically. Deluxe. For which my husband's just nipped off to get the money for. That's ready money, of course. Cash on the table. Without even the merest hint of tick. Provident. Never heard of them. So, what was it you were saying, son?
So, he'll have popped round to the cash point then?
Oh, aye, cash point, that is correct. Of course, I say cash point in the Govan sense, you know.
Snap. So what you're saying, Rab, is you wish to borrow some money from myself whilst you await your wee divvy from the pools to come through?
That's correct, John. Shouldn't be long. That's why I've had to come with a moneylender.
Moneylender? I don't see myself as a moneylender, Rab. A term which, let's face it, has an unfortunate connotation. Heiser. Clean the guns off the wall, would you? No, Rab. I see myself more as a lender of money, which is quite a different thing. You see the distinction, don't you?
Oh, aye. Man, the amount of shit you got to swallow when you want something.
See, when I saw that string vest, a name electrode marks on your forehead, I said to the boys, I'm dealing with an intelligent man here. All right, boys?
Oh, you did that, Sean. You did that.
Of course, I'm ripping the piss here, Rab. I'm being savagely insulting to your very cooping. But you'll have divined that likely, won't you?
I kind of had half an idea, you know.
See, I do it because I can. But it's my privilege and pleasure to abuse my power thoroughly, Rab. I know you'll understand. Here's your money. I don't mean to be heavy-handed or anything, Rab, but failure to meet the agreed repayment terms will of course result in a written warning. Only known writing as such. Tell him, Bimbo.
We carve your lucky debt numbers across your fizzer in luxurious hand-tooled chip.
Sorry to be so cliched, Rab. On the other hand, you could always wait till your cheque comes through.
Yeah, that's just for the right, son, you know. Our waiting days is over.
Very good.
Time's getting on, Mrs. Nesbitt. Are you sure you want to keep waiting?
Aye, I suppose you're right, son. I should never have built my hopes up, because whenever you do, your life's sure to jump up and kick you right in the...
Oh! Smile!
Oh, Rab, you have me, have you?
Look at that. I haven't seen that much pink paper outside a roll of handing, you know. How much you looking for, son?
£499.
There you go. 500. Put the other pound in the charity box.
Well, we don't actually have a charity box.
Hell, a tenner, buy one. Hey, when can you deliver it?
Deliver it? Oh, I don't think so, Rab.
What do you mean?
500 notes in ready cash? I'm bloody taking it with me. Excuse me.
You see that, eh? That is a class act. Is it any one of America? I love it. Hey, where are you, man? How are you holding?
Look, my name's James A. Cotter, no Moses. Have a look about you. Do you see any burning bushes? I am 32 years old and I don't believe in miracles, right?
I'm not asking you to believe in miracles, Jamesy. I just want you to take responsibility for what's happened, that's all.
There he's got. No offence, Jamesy, but I just hope this young lady isn't underage.
I have to go, Jamesy. I'm due back at the nursery.
Oh, relax, Mr. Chuckles. She works there. What are you looking at, Dobbs?
A dirty rat that steals other folks' money.
Hello! Drinks all round!
And a large dazzler of a washing machine.
Oh, there, Cotter. You will never recognise you there with it. You're hidden a litter bin, you know.
Right, you're chucking your dosh a bit good, oh, eh?
My curtains come up, Jamesy.
I don't know. The 1 week I don't pay in the money myself. Instead, I give it to you.
Oh, what's the matter, Dobbs? Oh, you haven't got that shooting pain in your kidney again, have you? Oh, why don't you go and stun her at the door where it's colder, eh? Oh, bastard.
Are you sure about this, Rab?
Sure. A bit late for that new, isn't it?
It is a big step, Rab. Are you sure you're doing the right thing?
All right, of course I'm not doing the right thing, am I? I mean, I'm trash with cash. I'm supposed to make an ass of myself. But I mean, what is the point? What is the point of having a wee bit of dodge if you can't indulge your foibles? You know what I'm saying?
But all the same, Rab, I pair him.
What's the matter with you?
You might get some a bit more trendy. Like one of the hooligan crops with the sideburns and the wee tuft at the front, eh?
You're kidding. I don't want to look stupid, yeah. Hello! Come on, Mary doll, it's your turn now.
Rab.
What's it?
Come over here. I need your help.
As I was saying, these teardrop earrings are 18 carat gold.
18 carat? Is that like the best gold in the world?
Well, no. 24 carat is the purest, but it's very rarely come by. I assure you, these are very high quality.
What do you think, Rab?
I do. Let me get this straight. Your 24 carat is kind of like, well, that's kind of like your, well, AC Milano gold, eh? Whereas your 18, well, that's more like kind of Rangers.
If you want to use a footballing analogy, yes.
And what about these?
Those are 9 carat.
I think you're looking at Hamilton Ackies here, mate.
Maybe so, but they look identical.
I can assure you there's a world of difference to a trained eye.
No offence, though, but for 300 notes, a woman wants to look as if her ass shouts culture. Pill! What's in?
Give me a wee minute, Rab.
Oh, that's a mental idea, mate. And I love it!
Do you have something in mind, Mr. Nesbitt?
Have I got something in mind? You're by your buns, lady.
And what would you like me to do with these?
What do you think? Whap a couple of sleepers through them. I'm going to wear them. Very happy, Rab. The boys are happy too.
Oh, paga on yous! You like your earrings, Mary?
I love my earrings, Rab. Puts me in mind of the good old days when me and Ella used to stick rusty needles in each other's ears so that when they scabbed it would look like rubies.
Well, you're young, Brenda. You were young. You didn't have the sophistication you've got, do you? Hey, what's the matter?
Nothing, Rab. It's just I can't help feeling guilty whenever I think about Ella.
Yeah, I do.
She's that unhappy, Rab. I wish her and Jamesy would get back together. I feel that selfish.
You're rich now, Mary. You're supposed to feel selfish.
I can't buy that, Rab. That wasn't the way I was brung up. How can you enjoy being rich and having money if you can't make other people happy too?
Wait, put it this way. You look around here. Just show me one person that's unhappier than we used to be.
All right, well, her.
All right, put it another way. Ella is your bestest pal. I mean, Ella will be delighted that you've come into money. She'll be out there turning cartwheels now. Nae cock a hoop that the Nesbitts is shiting trinkets.
I don't think so, Rab.
And how do you know?
Because that's her at the window.
The poor, eh? Let them eat cack.
Rab.
All right, I'll see what I can do. You remember, Paul, when Ella walks in that door, you let your eyes light up. Make her feel as if she's the loveliest woman you've ever clapped peepers on, and you're tough.
What? Even if I really think she's a hounded of Baskervilles?
Do you want to get back with your wife, or do you know? Hey, because let's face it, when it comes to self-reliance, you're not exactly the Ranulph Fiennes of the bedsits.
All right. I mean, that was in the past. I'm a bit more mature now. Last night, I slept with a light off.
You have a picture of baby Jesus nailed to the bedroom door?
I might have done.
Was there any suckling from baby Shuki?
Hey, I told you, that is finito.
It better be, boy, because I'll tell you this, I am putting myself right out on a limb for you here.
Will you gentlemen be dining with us this evening?
What, with a bar staff? No, you're all right, pal. I've got a couple of buzzers coming, you know. Here they are, you.
All right, Mary doll. All right, Ella.
No, Rab. No, Jamesy.
All right.
If you'd care to follow me, I'll show you to your table.
Right, yeah.
Is this not the last word in luxury, eh? See if we hang about this elegance long enough. Somewhere has got that rub off on us. Shut up! I'm sure, eh?
And what I'm saying is, this ring isn't getting back my finger till I get some answers, Jamesy. Are you no having an affair?
No, I am not having an affair. What makes you say that?
You cut your pubic hair into a heart shape and dyed it blonde.
For what? You decorated the kitchen peach and monsoon, but I don't hold that against you, dear.
Just thought we'd repair to the bar, you know. Didn't want any marital bile splashing on it with mellowosity, you know what I'm saying? Take a look at this. If this didn't get me a toe job tonight, I have married Mrs. Fidget. Here goes. Mary, you know how you always say that one of the biggest disappointments in your life is the fact we never had a really proper kind of engagement ring?
Aye. How?
Well, it just so happens that I'll just go and whack the horse mare. I'll be back in a minute. Right, lady, what the bloody hell is your game?
I have to see Jamesy. I need to speak to him.
Can you see Jamesy?
Anyhow, you haven't exactly got an unblemished record in the affairs department yourself, Ella.
I know that, Jamesy. That's how I want this marriage to work.
folks like us, Ella. We were born to be tempestuous. Remember what we used to call ourselves? Richard Burton and Liz Taylor of Govan Road. I can assure you, sweetheart, there is not one woman who...
Darling Jamesy, I know it's shite. I'm pissed. I'm
Excuse me, Ella. Excuse me for just a second. I need to go and scrape some mince out the eyelet of my trainer. Right, lady. I want an explanation. What you doing creeping about after me when I'm trying to shook in with my wife?
I think you know the reason, Carter.
Jamesy, I'm pregnant.
I know. But how can it be mine? You know me, Rab. Jamesy Cotter, IFB.
I fire blanks. So what are you going to do about it?
I don't know. You sure it's mine?
Jamesy, you are lucky you're holding that thing in your hands, or else it'd be tucked up in my handbag beside my tweezers for a remark like that. I don't know why I got pregnant. I suppose I'm just one of the unlucky ones.
Rab, what am I going to do?
Well, could you not have it and then maybe Ella and you could bring it up?
Oh, right, aye. I'll start in to the pub someday and say, hey, Ella, I've been having an affair, but guess what? I've brought you a present. Here, win this. I'll get real, won't you?
I don't want to have the baby, Mr. Nesbitt. I'm too young. My circumstances are all wrong. And it would be a stupid thing to do. And I've done enough stupid things of late.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm the father. Do I not have a say in this?
Do you want to bring it up?
You know any good clinics, Rab?
The thing is, I'm already 10 weeks, and it's near to impossible to get an appointment through the NHS, so I'm going to have to go privately. And private costs money.
Well, see what I can do.
Well, I'll never forget that. Thank you, Rab. Oh, thank you.
Oh, go on, get it.
Right, cheese.
Thanks, Mr. Nesbitt.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Nesbitt.
What, pal?
That's the best conversation I've had in the lavvy in years.
Quite a lot been flushed in the pan one way and another. It's true what they say, innit? What you've never had, you never miss. Whether it's money, an engagement ring, or a win.
Thanks again, Mr. Nesbitt.
What a best thing. She's got the rest of her life to ponder the wisdom of that statement. As for me, the only way is up. Right.
Off somewhere, Rab?
Ah, look, Sean, you'll get your dosh, you'll get your money just as soon as the coupon pays you. You know that.
The only coupon that's going to come up is this one.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Old Dobbs had an attack of conscience up the pub. Admitted that he gave the pool's group money to some ne'er-do-well who didn't pay it in. Consequently, your ass is out the window.
And the rest is about to fall as shit.
All right, fair enough. Just tell me. What treacherous bastard hopped the door?
You mean you don't know?
Rab, what can I say? I never dreamed your cooking would come up. That's why I stole your pool's money. It was just bad luck. But let's face it, Rab. Money at your age, it would just ruin your life. Because we're trash, Rab. And we were born to be trash and we'll always be trash, eh? But that's me, Rab. I've learned my lesson. Oh no, no more affairs for me. So your suffering has not been in vain. As a matter of fact, that's just what I was saying to the wee nurse that gave you your morphine. All right, Florence. As a matter of fact, I'm taking her for a wee drink tomorrow night. What am I like, Rab? Some man, eh? Rab. Rab.
What do you reckon, sir? Is it what you thought?
Aye, it looks like it. Another pie-related death.
I didn't think cholesterol could leave holes in your forehead, sir.
That's no cholesterol, kid. That's 3 rounds off a 10-quid Smith & Wesson did that. And do you know why? See this man? This is Clementini. Alistair Clementini.
Of Clementini the baker's?
The same. The most successful mutton pie retailer in all Paisley. Drug baron. Look. Flour under one set of fingernails. Cocaine under the other.
I'll say, sir, he had it all. He dealt acid to the kids, coke to the parents, and mutton pies to the grandparents. A score for all the family.
He was a McDonald's of vice. He was just like all the others, kid. He got greedy.
Is that why he was talked, sir?
If you ask me, he was trying to dip his tadger in the Govan pie business. Dangerous thing to do.
Aye. Especially when you're up against the Lord of the Pies.
Look at that. Far out, man. Don't you just thrill from your toes to the end of your binger when you see a motor like that?
He's an up-and-coming young businessman, someone to, aspire to. Excuse me, madam. We're doing some market research. Have you thought about your Christmas shoplifting yet?
Aye, we're taking orders.
Oi! Beat it! For the cheat in the way! Scum!
What do you say, Rat? Think we should ban Buckfast?
What, ban Buckfast? No, I mean, what would the Waynes have to wash down their crack and ecstasy with, eh?
That's what I'd expect for you, Nesbitt. You've just about thrown in a till with your own Waynes.
Right. Never mind a bucky. These pies is right. What are you going to do about it?
What can I do about it? It's the mob's pies. I want to stay in business. I take my pies for the mob.
Drugs? Any drugs required today, folks?
Oh, no. You're all right.
Fair enough. How's the pies? Okay?
Oh, lovely. I was just saying to Nori. Here, bin that, would you?
I mean, I've scraped it out of my shoe, but I've never stuck it in my gob, you know what I mean?
Boys, I'm sorry, but pies are big business in Govan, and the Neds need a legit business to launder their drug dosh, so it's no my fault.
Ah, well, if that's your attitude, don't you lecture me about how to bring up my wage. Not right, Jamesy?
Oh, leave me at it, Rab. As you know, being without Sprog is my personal tragedy. And I would gladly swap all of my rampant casual affairs just for the joy of seeing some wee brat in a pushchair spitting rusks up at me. Andrew, what's that like?
It's a dirty job, but well...
Lovely child. What's his name?
Carlsberg, but we call her Carly for short.
Hello. Hello, lad. Rab.
Shug, how are you? It's my own fault. I should have started with an easy one.
Shug, are you all right, Shug?
Ah, he's fine. He's got a pulse. When's his flight home?
Waste you. Shug's family. Don't know what you've got against him anyway.
Yeah, well, he just winds me up, doesn't he? I mean, look at him. Even when he's unconscious, he looks as if he's got a poker up his arse.
You are just jealous because Shug got out and made something of his life.
You see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. He hasn't even spoke yet, and we're already at each other's throats.
Oh, look, he's coming round.
One patronising remark, and he is for the big sleep.
Rab, Mary, she threw me out. She said since I'd been made redundant that I'd lost my self-respect.
Don't you give up, Shug. Make her proud of you again and Phoebe'll take you back. You'll see.
Oh, you think so? I hope so, Mary. I don't think I can carry on without Phoebe. You remember your Auntie Phoebe, don't you, Gas?
Oh, aye, I certainly do. That reminds me, there's a greyhound racing on the night.
Rab, I know that you and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but I want to thank you for taking me in. What you see before you is a man at his lowest ebb. But I will make Phoebe proud of me again. I will make...
My God!
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I took a few too many tablets.
Oh, Rab, he's took an overdose. Rab, you'll need to do something.
Far out, man. And the telly's rotten too.
Right, well, I'll just stroll down the pub and get some milk and magnesia.
Rab, just a minute. Thanks, Rab, for saying you'd look after Shug.
Yeah, well, Mendel, you know, you only have to ask. If you'll just let me eat my Cocoa Pops before the milk turns brown. Who the hell's the matter with him?
He's in a drug-induced trance. Is that okay?
Oh, right. Well, thanks for telling me. Man, you really had me worried there. I mean, he could be stealing apples at the Minister of Orchard. I put my through some greenhouse windows, but no. He's sitting round the family breakfast table, quietly choking on his own vomit.
Oh, Mickey me mother. That's a shortbread.
What have you been coming into his body, you evil wee bum that you are?
Oh, steady the buffs, Rab. It's not all his fault.
Exactly. He mixed an upper with a downer. So in theory, that should have made him, well, medium. But something's went wrong. All the same, it's interesting, isn't it?
Interesting. That is my boy's quintessential being you're arsing about with there.
Oh, leave him alone.
What the bloody hell was that?
That's a new hitman the mob's got. The guy's useless. Stray bullets so early, Gav.
Give him a break. I heard he was a welder up till last week.
Aye, even the gangs will no pay the going rate for staff round here now, Shug. Far less the employers. It's no easy bringing up Wayne's nice and Govan, you know.
But I say there can be a better way. Look!
Drug King, shoot it out.
No, next to that.
Govan sews up Heart Disease League. Well, if that doesn't bring a tear, son, I don't know what will.
Bad diet is symptomatic of what's wrong with Govan's culture. I mean, look at you, Rab. You eat pies, you take sugar with everything.
You know, Shug's right, Rab. What we need are a few more positive role models in Govan.
Oh, I see. So it's my fault, is it? Hey, unemployment's rife, democracy's dripping, there's lead in the water, Pablo Escobar has bored a hole through the nosebone of Europe. But I have a couple of pies, 2 or 3 chocolate hobnobs, just to kind of clear myself up and just like
No one loves a Scotch pie more than I do. God knows, I remember when Mary here used to send me down a couple of pies, bridies, and a Sunday Post every week in life.
Oh, Shug.
And I would get out my video of local hero and...
All right. We've got a point. You've established your homely credential. Just cut to the chase. Rab!
Our pies haven't moved with the times. Now, I say the time is right for a new kind of pie.
A hairy pie.
Rab, you said you'd look after Shug.
Look, I am not a psychiatric nurse, lady. Let him dream of pie in the sky.
Where are you going, Well?
I'm going to the pub. That's where losers go, isn't it? Basil!
Mind the spam sandwich, Nesbitt. This is a family pub.
The Manson family. That's the only family you get in here.
Well, if you don't like it...
Easy, Norrie, easy. The man's in turmoil. His loved ones are giving him snash. Go on, Rab.
Well, it's Shug, innit? I mean, every time he looks at me, I just feel as if I'm being judged and found a failure.
So what's your point?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if I'm a failure, so is every man in this pub, because there's not one has done any better in life than me, do you?
Well, I hate to state the obvious, but...
Your time will come, Ramby. The only thing you've got going for you than you is youth, and you're rapidly trading that in, judging by that gillip waggling underneath your jawline there.
I don't think you want to hammer that tack, Rab. When it comes to gillip, we're all lovers of lard in here.
And whose fault is that, eh? Jacques, Bambi, Gila, and Death.
Don't blame me, blame Big Donga. He's the leader of the mob round here.
Donga?
Like I said, if I want to keep my windies and my kneecaps, he's the man I buy for. He's the Lord of the Pies.
Oh, I like pies. Pies are my life. See, pies. To me, a pie is a work of art. When I see a beautiful pie, the tears pour down my coupon. You know why? Because pies are my livelihood.
And drugs.
Oh, aye. Pies and drugs.
And brothels.
Oh, aye, pies and drugs. And brothels, but oh, boys, the greatest of these is pies. See, eating a pie while snorting Charlie from a prostitute's belly button, no. That's my idea of quality time. Talking of which, any sign of that BAM yet?
Looks like him now, Gaffer.
Aye, we gotta look up the estate agencies, he's mad keen.
What do you make of the nerve of that prick? Trying to muscle into the soft underbelly of the pie business. It fills me with rage. Stevie,
aye.
Shoot the BAM.
I can't, boss. I left my pistol on the slicks.
Ah, well, just as well for him. But I'm going to warn this town. If I find out that even one maverick pie has been sold, the gutters will run with mince.
It's easy to get things out of perspective, isn't it? I mean, you read the paper, you watch the telly, you convince yourself that the world is a hell of a place and that you are the worst loser in it. But then you have a wee swally. You look up, and what do you see?
These wings, yours.
The next time I'm back on an optimistic statement, just boot me up the arse.
Keep control of them. This yin is trying to sell Disneyland to Govan in capsule form, and this yin's got more swag for sale than a Freeman's catalogue.
Allegedly.
Shame yourself, bringing up your kids like that.
Oh, aye. And you were such a shining example to, ain't you? Listen, I remember when you were PC-49. One mere bribe and it'll make her 50. You've done more backhanders than Boris Becker.
We're doing the crossword here. How many T's in witnesses?
Someday, Nesbitt.
Call me a dreamer, lads, but I say the Scotch pie of today is a pie to die for. Now, what we need is a pie to live for.
That's a pie, all right.
A square pie. Convention has always decreed that the Scotch pie be round. But I laugh in the face of mutton pie orthodoxy. I, Shug, say that the Scotch pie can be square.
Shug, it's for you.
Thank you, landlord. Gentlemen, you are looking at the Christopher Columbus of mints. Phoebe, at last. My paladrill?
Yes. Reg has fixed the window. Now he's repointing the chimney before I have him strip the pine doors. Isn't that right, Reg?
My pleasure, Phoebe.
Hugh? Hugh!
It's in the cupboard, under the stairs. Yes. Goodbye.
All right, Shug.
Rab, boys, there's something I haven't told you. I'm afraid she's seeing someone else. At present, she's being comforted by Reg, a neighbour from next door.
Comforted?
Is that the 7-inch comforter or the 9-inch comforter?
She's left me, Rab. Phoebe has left me.
But she'll come back, she'll come back. I mean, just remember the words of the poet. The moving tadger dips, and having dipped, moves on.
But I had a dream, Rab. You know, that dream was going to pull me through.
I'll still pull you through, Shug. And I'll tell you something else, boy. I am going to be part of that dream.
You are?
I certainly am, Shug. I, too, am going to put my faith in mince.
Rab, I can't tell you what this means to me.
Hey, bother, Shug. Hey, bother. It's queer the things you say when you're emotional, isn't it? Come on. All right. Can I look now?
Cost me half my redundancy money. What do you think?
Well, Shug's pie shop. It's to the point, I'll give you that. What makes you think you can flog pies in a year, anyway?
Market research. See that new factory? Employs 600 people. They're making high-tech sonar equipment on a long-term government contract. Now, that means there's an almost exclusively ABC-1 workforce captured for 8 hours a day with no one trying to feed them anything but lard burgers. Now, I can do it, Rab. You can help me.
What? Me?
I am appointing you sales manager, Rab. I'll pay you 10% on a sliding scale to 17 on every dozen you sell. Rab, I'm offering you a job.
Oh! Drinks all round, young Bambi. Well, or in us three anyway, you know.
What's the celebration?
Glasgow's moved up to 4th place in the British Drug Gang Murder League.
For it's a grand old town to slave for.
What have you been told?
Yeah, boys like us. 4th tap in a murder league.
Well, you all can be as cynical as you like. But I have seen the future, boy. And it works.
Oh, and what's the future?
Mince.
Well, you see that.
Can you believe it, Rab? Here I am, making up sandwiches for you to take to your work. Is that normal? It's positively decadent.
If you think that's decadent, Mary, then take a swatch at this.
A nude book?
Look again, Mary, look again. It's a holiday brochure.
A holiday? Oh, my.
I know how you feel. It's taking a while, but, well, from now on, a good time's just coming.
Oh, Rab. You haven't kissed me like that in years. Here's your pieces.
I'll be needing them, Mary. I've got a whole day ahead of me. There's a lot of pies out there, clamouring for the gob of the public. You've got to make an early start if you're going to hack it in the mince jungle.
Bloody hell! Do you ever listen to yourself? I mean, you're turning into the kind of bam stick you used to rip the piss out of.
Gibbering on about pies. Hey, you're going out to work all day for the kind of dosh I can make in 1 hour on the Skype and Govan shopping centre.
At least your dad's doing it honestly.
Oh, honestly? Hey, look, Dad, you're a businessman, right? I can tell that by your attaché case. So I'll put it to you in business talk. The trouble with honesty is it's no cost effective.
What's new here to me, kid? Wayne's is not cost effective. If your mother and I had applied your logic while we were doing the business, you would be speaking to me from the inside of a featherlight out a black plastic bag in the middle of the bloody Govan dump bag. There you are. You sneer at me for being a pie salesman. Well, let me tell you this. Pie salesman came way behind International Playboy in my list of chosen occupations. But I am 44, kid. I'm 44, right? Life does not afford you too many opportunities to kick your way out of shipfield. Now, if you will excuse me, I have work to do.
What was that for? Nothing. I just like the noise it makes.
Nori!
All right, Rab. Care for a pie?
What happened?
He had a visit from the Lord of the Pies, didn't he? As a result of which, Dodie got a square pie in the ears. And Andra got a square pie in the face. While I'm now walking bow-legged because I got a square pie up my shirt. And it's all your fault.
Hey, what are you?
Easy, Jamesy. I was too naive. It's my fault for going against the mob.
Oh, I get it, eh? One wee brick through the window and you lose your ball, eh?
I lost a few bottles, actually, Rab. See for yourself.
Rab's right, Norrie.
Shug! That's a fairly Eastern European sense of humour you've developed there, sir.
Yes, Rab, and I speak as a man who's had his own pie superglued to his head. But I say we need someone who can speak to the mob, someone who speaks their language.
It could help.
They're looking at you, Rab. They're not even looking at you, Rab, but they're looking at you, Rab.
That I'm a typical home county Scot, a class traitor who'll run out on you as soon as the going gets rough. Am I right?
Well, the thought had kind of crossed my mind, you know.
Till I wasn't born middle class. I am a Govan man. I'm staying here with you.
Cheers, Shug.
For you, Shug.
Hello? Hello?
Hugh, something terrible's happened. Reg was replacing some floorboards after I'd had him retile the roof and returf the garden. And, well, suddenly he had a heart attack and died. Hugh, I want you to come home. Will you, please?
Shug, if I do this, I've got to know that you're behind me, because you see, if you're not behind me, I'm dead meat, you know. I mean, you're behind me, Shug, aren't you? Yes.
See you, see deed meat, see my foot, it's louping with booting you.
Well, I told you not to boot him on the side of the head. Boot him in the face, where it's softer.
Cut your bums up! I'm getting beaten to a pulp here. And you're sitting there blowing bubbles.
It's an idiosyncrasy, isn't it? You cannot be a modern, viable, psychotic bastard unless you have an idiosyncrasy. You should watch more crap on the telly, Rab. Stevie, give him another skite. Oh! Look, I've got a doubler.
I'll tell you anything you want to know.
You tell us stuff. What do you think of doing, tunnelling out of Colditz? We're telling you stuff. Mambo, tell him stuff.
You mess with business, you wouldn't take a telling.
And that's why you're gonna die.
Get the hitman. Can you hear me, Rab?
Oh, I can hear you, I can hear you.
You're shite, Rab. You always will be shite. But you made one tragic blunder. You thought you could rise out of the shite pit and transform yourself magically into pish. No pie in your life, Rab. But you'll get a pie in the sky when you die. Right. And don't arse it up this time.
No. I'll know. I'm only new. I was a welder 3 months ago.
Oh, give us it here.
Oh, thanks.
Never hire a hitman from the Enterprise Allowance Scheme.
There's something you should know before you do that. Before I came, I phoned the police. They'll be here any minute.
Any minute? You must be kidding. Stevie here got his laser disc blagged 4 weeks ago and he's still waiting for a visit.
Fair enough. I blagged it myself. For insurance. It's the principle, isn't it?
So don't give me any of your... Allow you, Rab. That was a masterstroke. You must watch the crap on the telly after all.
I never thought I'd owe my life to watching repeats of Miami Vice.
More bucks fizz, darling.
I hope you've learned your lesson this time, Hugh.
Oh, Govan is a lost cause, Phoebe. And I don't know, you try to give them something back and... Well, I suppose, in the end, everyone gets the life they deserve. What's for tea, darling?
What would you like?
Honey, honey, and honey again until I'm sick.
Oh, welcome home, Hugh.
Well, let's do you up.
Aye, I will do it. What's in the poke?
Pies.
Surprise.
All right, Nesbitt.
Business as usual, eh?
Tell me about it. Do you know this? We've had 18 shootings this year already. And the queer thing is, we never, ever find the bodies. You know?
No.
Come on now.
What's the matter?
Something stuck in my pie.
What?
And the queer thing is, we never, ever find the bodies.
Don't spoil it, pal. It's rent rebate day, you know. I'll not tell her if you don't.
And Uncle Bob, you can tell your uncle anything. Now today we've got two lady ministers. Here they are in all their glory. They felt they couldn't stay with the Church of Scotland.
What noise?
Now, why did you leave?
What noise? That horrible putrid drivelling rascal!
Oh,
Let me hold you just there. Now,
it's a
madam,
chat show.
if we
No, it's not the telly, it's not the telly. It's above the telly.
Oh, that! That'll be the boys with on house music.
Is that because you...
House music? There'll be no house music in that trip.
How many times?
Rapper without bloody house music, yeah. Hear me?
Don't you want to telly?
Not very happy.
Oh, Johnny!
Bleeding! The ultimate musical tribute. I think my inner ears starting to make a break for it doing my nose bone out. Noise is brilliant, isn't it? What? I said, noise is brilliant, isn't it? Aye, let's hear it for noise! Hello!
And you say this noise from next door is affecting your wife's nerves, Mr. McBride?
Well, see for yourself, Mr. Lister. She's not wearing that thing as a body warmer.
Quite.
I mean, when we moved here, she was normal. Fair enough, she once ate a pair of slippers. But what the hell, she's from Paisley, you know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, we moved next door to the Wild Bunch, and suddenly she's in a straitjacket, wearing Pampers. Well, it's not good enough, and I want something done.
Well, look, it seems to have stopped now. Do you know, I think perhaps you've just been a wee bit...
Sorry about the music. I've turned it down. Cheerio.
Do go on.
I'll send a full report to the Housing Authority.
This is a very serious matter, Mr. Nesbitt. Very serious indeed.
Oh, well, we can have thought of that, didn't we? I mean, you're the third beat we've seen in a suit this week. We can have figured that out, you bum ya!
Don't peep too early.
Point taken, Mary, point taken. Sorry, Bam, sorry. Carry on.
The point, Mr. Nesbitt, is that I'm in receipt of a complaint against you, which, if upheld, could mean eviction for you and your family.
Eviction? Have we been in that house for 17 years?
Exactly. I mean, that house is part of your family. It's like Barry Hutch, you know. It's like a third armpit.
There's no need to be so graphic, Mr. Nesbitt.
I'm leaving you a break, pal. I was going to say second arsehole.
Because I've seen your suit. He's no your woolen worsted.
Let's face it, Mr. Nesbitt, it's not the first time you've had a black mark against you. There was that long-standing matter of the non-payment of rent.
Rent? Have you got a dictionary?
I won't rise to your bait, Mr. Nesbitt. We'll simply stick to the facts, shall we? And the fact is that a neighbour of yours has had her quality of life made a misery and is undergoing medical and psychiatric treatment because of the intolerable behaviour of you and your family.
No, that you're prejudging my case, nor nothing.
Aye, exactly. I mean, don't you hold back, will you?
Noise pollution is a curse. Council tenants must be protected. Now, if I receive another complaint against you, Mr. Nesbitt, or you, Mrs. Nesbitt, then you know what to expect.
Don't tell us. Out.
Aye.
This nae sound in the bloody telly, I'll tell you. It's gone for my nerves sharp. Just wait, Mary, right? You know what they're like next door. You know, we don't worry about it. There's a film coming on in a minute. We shout out, right? Shout out. Absolutely no need for sound.
But this is a talk show. It's a tranny with a split personality pouring his heart out.
I've ambition to get on one of these.
We'll just wait until we cultivate an interest in perversion.
Did you crunch a crispy? You selfish swine that you are. You try and get us flung out of shush. But it's a crisp, isn't it? I mean, it makes crispy noises. What do you want me to do? Suck it. Don't mince. Don't you the boy's right, he's right. When it gets to the point that we're sitting Chris to keep the noise down and we've got to take some action, you better get your ass next door and speak to the neighbours.
Oh, Mary.
You don't, Rab, if you don't, then it's me that's going to end up in the asylum, never mind her. Then why am I going to say it then? Just reason with him.
Aye, you're good at that.
Shut it, you. Oi. I'll do it. Go next door. Aye. We'll reason with him. Open up your mouth! Open up or I'll stick a knife on you! And I'll be saying a noisy song while I'm doing it! Open up your mouth, you there! Hop,
Is this the man who's been threatening you and your wife, Mr. McBride?
Aye, that's him, all right. Mad bam.
Go, you adults!
I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're in enough soapy bubble as it is.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Rab, see Nesbitt?
Hi.
Come in.
No, you're all right.
Come in.
Ah! Which sort of rough stuff get on you? I'm the one that's done it.
Deed? What do you mean, Deed?
I mean pegged it. Stuffed out.
What if you were to sniff bicycle saddles? Would we get on a chat show then?
Nah, it's too tame.
I mean, the Mrs. Woman next door has snuffed it, and we are going to get the blame.
That's a hell of a slut to put in any family, Rab. Here, we could be in a lot of trouble if that ever gets out.
Don't worry, man. It will not get out.
Hello. Is this a researcher for the Uncle Bob show? Good. We're all mental. Going to put us on the telly. We're a problem family. I know you've done problem families before, but you see, there's a spin.
Yeah. My dad's killed the next door neighbour. I'll put him on. Hey, Dad!
You forget, Mary Ann. We have got friends. Oh, our Govan. They'll not turn against us.
Oh, my God!
What do those say?
We have turned against you. Die, murdering bastards, regards, your friends.
Finger on the pulse as usual, eh, Dad?
Shut it, you! This is a family crisis here!
Ho, Pa Walton. You going to take this phone? There's a bloke here wants to put you in a chat show.
Why would I want to demean myself by going in one of these nasty exploitative articles?
Well, let me pluck a reason out the stratosphere. How's about to clear the family name?
Rab?
Well...
How much is that again, Norrie?
On the house, Pat.
Oh, thanks very much, son. Aye, people can be very kind.
Oh, it's a terrible thing. I lost your spouse, Norrie.
Does that?
Ella's got pleurisy. Any chance you're half pint?
All heart as ever, James, eh?
Ah, don't give me that. I send you I hate Rab brick, didn't I? Even though I'm his best mate.
Hey, got to keep the yap down. We're trying to wind up Willie the Gobshite.
Who's Willie the Gobshite?
He's the new shock jock in Skid FM. It's his first night. He's a bit nervous.
Oh, Willie, are you still there?
Indeed I'm still here, yes. You boring git.
Boring git? Is that it, Willie? Is that your best shot? Because it's not very shocking.
Aye, we're shocked at how unshocking you are, Willie. I could shock better than that, and I don't even shock. Call yourself a gobshite.
Well, a matter of fact, come on, give me a break, lads. It's my first night, come on.
Hey, Willie, maybe I can help. I used to be a shock jock.
Oh, really? What station were you on then?
Radio 3. Maybe you remember me. And now, Sir Jordan Barbaroli conducts Maller's fifth effing symphony. Buggering well, Major.
Right, that's it. Right, that's definitely it.
Look at yourselves. What he's like.
Those big veins, we know.
It's novelty, Norrie. Scum on the media. It's not often we get a chance to hear our own voices.
It'd frighten you if you actually listen to yourselves.
Oh, chilling perfection, Figment.
I don't know what it is with the media these days. Suddenly everybody's an emotional stripogram. I'll say that for Nesbitt. He might be a murdering bastard, but at least he keeps himself to himself.
Tomorrow on the Uncle Bob Show, and the Nesbitts from Govan, described by their neighbours as murdering bastards, open their hearts and tell all.
OK, Carter. Where's the donkey's ears? I'll put them on now.
The great thing about human nature, ladies and gentlemen, as we've heard here today, is its rich diversity. Am I right?
Rab, we're nearly at the end of the programme. They've not spoke to us once.
Oh, fish me. They'll come out in a minute. We'll get a chance to build our cake, right?
And finally, I'd like to ask our guests one last question. If you had the chance to be normal, would you change what you are today? Emily.
No, Bob, I wouldn't. Because the way I see it, the good Lord made me what I am. And who am I to go against his will?
Ah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. Brian?
No. It's taken me years to come to terms with the way I am. And I feel I would be betraying other charismatically challenged men in dresses if I were to throw away all the advances we have made.
You've heard it! You've heard it! And Tony, happy with what you are?
Absolutely. For many years, I was an angry, introverted individual. But I'm now finally at peace with myself.
The man said it! The man said it!
And if I could just say, Bob, this is my...
Yes, thank you, Tony. Thank you. That was lovely. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. And on that note...
I never mind on that note. Yeah, come here. See, that's me, right? It's about this is my family, right? See, that's the whole thing bangers, and we have been sitting here the full length of your programme, waiting to go to our tuppence in here, you know?
Yes, well, with respect, Mr. Nesbitt...
He's always do that. He's always got more guests on than you need.
Exactly. Hey, I gave up my Nat King Cole to be here.
Aye. It's Gyro Day. He's normally in bed shagging a large melon, no?
Shut up! We're on the bloody telly!
Mrs. Nesbitt, we really can't have that sort of language on our show.
What are you talking about that sort of language? Don't pant it. Look, boy, you've got a bloke there, sitting there in the middle of the red throat, like top 6 blokes. You've another in there, he fondles donkeys. Yeah, you've got a cheek to get your high horse It's my boy there. My boy. Just shags the occasional melon.
You shag one melon, one lazy melon. Oh, that's disgusting. You, I ate that.
Mr. Nesbitt, I couldn't talk to you because there's a legal problem.
Legal problem, my ass, boy. The only problem you've got is finding enough geeks to come on that show. Yeah, superannuated cracker, You don't go sitting there. You don't go join. You squeeze it dry, and then you bugger off. You bugger off back to your riverside development. Hey, and where are we? Let me tell you. I'll tell you where we are. We're starting out here in that bloody sheet in the drizzle, waiting for the bus back home to the sump park. I'll tell you, boy, we're not going to take this in here. No. We're as mad as hell. We're not going to stand for it.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. As you could see, we could go on talking all day, but we've run out of time. So this is Bob Normal saying, see you next time. Now you tell, I want to hear.
Mrs. Nesbitt, did you enjoy that?
No, we did not. Not enjoy a bit. We didn't get a chance to clear our family name.
Oh, that's a pity. Still, there's a drink. In the green room.
Hey, Govan.
Cheers. Well, if we can't get justice, one thing we can get is steaming. Am I right, eh?
Exactly, Mary. I mean, it's a trade-off, isn't it? You know, I mean, they get your self-respect, but how do we get our drink, you know? Eh? I mean, that's fair, isn't it? What did you say yourself, pal? No, pal.
Don't knock it, Rab. It's better than a real job. I mean, before I bought these slingbacks and changed my name to Emily, I was just wee Andy Minto driving a breed van. But you grow yourself a pair of tits, and the world becomes your oyster. What about yourself, missus? Were you a man? Well, no offence. It's just that the telly can't wait for us geeks to get us out of the closet as quickly as possible these days. It's the golden age of human deviancy. In fact, I'm having to acquire more hang-ups just to keep pace with demand.
Demand? What, you mean you do a lot of these things?
Oh, aye. Perversion's the new rock and roll. You should have a word with my agent, Rab.
Mr. Nesbitt. Caught the whole lot. Thought it was absolutely fabulous. Enjoyed your act.
Aye. We're a problem family.
Aye, whatever. Listen, have you considered representation? I really could get you a good few gigs.
Gigs?
No, we don't want to turn professional. We don't want the intrusive eye of the camera warping our sense of family values.
Mr. Nesbitt, could you sign this, please?
Sign? How? What is it?
It's a contract for your appearance fee, £500.
When do we start?
Minute, wake up. We must go in the line bus him. I'm in the jungle.
I could end up easily.
No, it's a satirical jungle. The real jungle, for God's sake. Look, plants and palm trees and that. We must get Kira away with ourselves. After that refreshment party at the BBC.
What? and go on a bus for Ecuador.
Look at that. How much of it some picture is it? Scrape the shit off your senses at times.
It's no the drink, Rab, it's no. It's being a somebody. Makes you see the world through different eyes.
The evergreen, moist, shimmering, multicoloured world of success, eh? I'll tell you, you and me, Mary, though, eh? We could maybe go it away, but you see, we work hard, we really work hard at these personality disorders. Look, we could maybe even get our own chat show, eh? Eh? A scumball equivalent of Richard and Judah.
Do you really think so, Rab?
It's a wonderful world, Mary.
Do you know it's illegal to sleep in the Botanic Gardens?
All right, where will we get down?
Rab C. Nesbitt.
Ah.
I'm arresting you in connection with the death of Mrs. Ina McBride of 5 Restitution Street. That's right, you bam. Have you anything to say for yourself?
I have only one thing to say for myself. Come on in, you bricks that you are. The last
Nicked. Is that no kind of excessive for having a noisy record player?
To be fair, maybe he was playing Daniel O'Donnell records.
Might I remind you that my wife lies dead in her grave thanks to him?
Hey, so, no offence. Forgot you were a tragic bastard, no?
I should think so, too. You couldn't put a wee half pint in there, could you, Norrie?
Ah, yeah. Right.
All I'm saying is, I feel a bit guilty about popping that brick through his window. I never thought it would go this far.
Relax. Procurator Fiscal only says there's a case to answer. Probably all come to nothing.
I wouldn't even bank on it. Hey, Norrie, why don't you turn that telly up?
A Glasgow man will stand trial accused of annoying his neighbour to death. Mr. Rab C. Nesbitt from Govan is said to have made his neighbour's life such a misery that she died. If found guilty of aggravated assault, he could go to prison for 15 years.
15 years?
Exactly. It's no bloody fair, is it? That's the umpteenth time he's been on the telly. Lucky bastard. Oh, thank you, son.
Mr. Nesbitt, you've gained something of a celebrity status lately, have you not?
Objection, Your Honour. It's a leading question.
Overruled. It's a fair question, Mr. Gillis. No need to be touchy. You may answer, Mr. Nesbitt.
All right, I went in a chat show, but I only did it to clear my family name.
The Uncle Bob show.
That is correct.
Followed by family therapy?
Okay, I've got family, right? Some bloke offered to therapy them. What's the matter with that? If it increases the span of human knowledge.
Followed by Lucky Ladders and Noel's house party.
Okay, I maybe got a wee bit carried away with the fame game sort of style, you know.
A bit carried away? You've received fees from every show you've appeared on. All in all, you've made quite a killing out of the death of Mrs. McBride. Have you not, Mr. Nesbitt?
Objection!
Honourable! Sorry, good time to tell you how to do your job, the man, but, well, it's not looking good for me, is it?
I'm telling you, Ella, I rue the day that me and Rab became the Liz Hurley and Hugh Grant of Govan. What else there's the money? Is it a really bad effect on us financially?
What? Are you paying super tax?
No, full rent. I don't know, Ella. There's Rab fighting for his life and me with my nerves like banjo strings, all because of that old bastard next door.
Come on, we'll watch some telly, Mary. It'll help take your mind off things.
The trial of the Glasgow man accused of annoying his neighbour to death continues. Mr. Rab C. Nesbitt took to the wit...
Oh, no. Started again, Ellie. Started again. I can't take much more of this.
No, Mary, that's no coming from next door. That's come from your bedroom.
How's that for level?
It's okay. Listen.
Oh, you never liked me playing my violin, did you, Ina? That's what drove you off your heat, isn't it? That and my habit of sucking up the yolk of my fried egg in the mornings through a straw. Well, now for the last laugh now. I did you in, didn't I, Ina? I lulled you into a stupor by making you watch the director's cut of Dances with Wolves. And then smothered you with a cushion. I've laid your death on these bellowing cattle for next door.
Far out, man. That guy is a grade A, completely mental creamer, bampot and psychopath.
Exactly. But he'll make great radio.
Queer atmosphere in the place tonight, Dodie, don't you think?
I never think, Andrew. You're quite right about the atmosphere.
All right, boys.
Do you know you've got that in your head, James?
Oh, wacky lads, eh? Always joshing. No, I'm got a bit of a head cold, you know. I don't like him on, though.
You'd better be gen up about this. I'll be in shit street with a filth if this is a wind-up.
Oh, he's a wreck. We're trying to clear our dad's name. That's why we tipped off the filth.
And the press.
Shut up, you!
And now from me, Willie the Gobshite, startling evidence of a possible miscarriage of justice.
Yes, now
And
come on.
listen to this.
Norrie, son. I've had a hell of a night with a grief. Do you think you could put a wee refresher in there? I did you in, didn't I, Ina? I lulled you into a stupor by making you watch the director's cut of Dances with Wolves. And then smothered you with a cushion. I've laid your death on these bellowing cattle for next door. No, on second thoughts, maybe I'll just toddle along to my bed.
You're toddling nowhere, pal. Thanks very much for your help in keeping this operation as discreet as possible.
Patrick, Yehudi McBride. I wish to question you in connection with the death of your wife, Ina. Have you anything you want to say?
For God's sake, say something. We've got deadlines to meet. We are available for interview in the above number. That's 0141 if you're outside the
It's lovely to have you here again, Rab.
It's good to be here, Marianne.
You know something, Rab? We've been really stupid. Celebrities know for the likes of us.
Oh, we're just humdrum. We're just humdrum, ordinary people, Mary. And the sooner we get used to that, the better, you know.
Harry? Where are your neighbours? Sorry about the noise. Aye, we were just boiling some heads. The stove blew up.
Well, it's nice to get back to normal again, Mary. Eh?
Cheers, Rab.
Cheers, Mary.
You talk to me? That's all right. You can talk to me. I talk to me too. I'm normal, though. I've lived here all my life. I find Glasgow a very congenial city to live in. But then I'm clinically disturbed. I'm normal, though. At Glasgow, even though every 8 steps I've got a barrel room, just to check that no one's following me. Ah, good. Hi, pal. What date is it today?
It's the 1st. How?
Nothing. Pass me away. I'm headed for the cemetery. I know a moment too soon if you ask me. You wonder how people get like that, don't you?
What day is it, Damien? Nothing. You need a family, mate. You need a family. Gives you a sense of continuity.
Continuity? Practically all yours are dead.
4 cancers, 10 heart attacks. At least we're building consistency into our game. Hey, Skeet, son.
Sorry. Was just practising.
He's getting me like one of our family every day.
Not exactly a compliment, is it?
You watch your mouth, you. You carry the family name. You understand?
Watch it, Rab. Don't you take your frustrations out on him. It's not his fault. You're too handy with your fists sometimes.
I'm way out of DSS. I'm due to sign on.
Aye, smart move. Otherwise it'll be me you'll have to answer to.
And you better wrap it. Otherwise it'll be me you'll have to answer to. Do you hear me?
Oh, Auntie Mary. Who's the ugly wee guy at the end of this picture?
That's Rab's youngest brother. He was the runt of the litter. He's the only one we think's still alive. In fact, that's who Gash is named after.
Aye, figures.
Bastards.
Old man's head, son. 30 years did today. I think he'd be called by now, eh? And I wouldn't guarantee it. Talk about a rule of terror. I could build a house for the amount of bricks he made me shite. He was Rab B. Nesbitt. His father was Rab A. I'm Rab C. What we're going to do when we're running out the alphabet?
They need to start putting the letters at the front, like they do with motor licence plates. Hey, Rab.
Gosh. Gosh, my man. Oh.
They call me Gaga now, Rab. It's a wee term of endearment they dreamed up for me at the hostel. There's nothing in it, though.
A hostel? In the name of God. You were talented.
So were you.
You were a good lad.
So were you.
You were good looking.
So, how you doing then, Rab? I haven't seen you in ages.
Ever since the incident.
He was a monster. Violent, cruel, unpredictable, sadist.
He was a wee bit of a character, eh? You want to come here and meet my family?
Family? Oh, God, Rab, you've done well for yourself. I mean, look at you, swanking about there, matching shoes, fixed to dress a lot, and now you're saying you got a family. Next thing you'll be telling me you haven't got corrugated iron on your windies.
So do you want to come here, or no?
Can I, Rab? Just a wee minute.
What are you doing, Gatch?
I just put on my hat and scarf. There.
Go, sir. Amazing we've all turned out so well, really.
Wogslag, red and Nesbitt, then
Heretic terrorit.
Glasgow pensioner in Cartier's Terror.
Novak nam, Svit, Fridaf, ne, si, Hebesum.
Govan man finds dandruff in mince.
Oh, you guys, see, that's quite a challenge you've got there.
Aye, when it comes to reading local newspaper headlines backwards, I'm the man they send for.
And see when they send for you, Gash, do they bring a big net and a dart gun?
Hey, you! Stop that. That's no way to speak to a guest. Would you like some more tea, Gash?
No, I'd like some less tea, missus. Another cup, and I'll pish my flannels.
Possesses the customary Nesbitt social graces,
That's about all he possesses. Oh, well, apart from a couple of old-coloured shoes and a face like a turn-up lantern.
Gash, stand up.
Oh! Maybe the boss will go round. Stop that! What have I told you? You're too handy with those bloody fists.
Enough. Me. Come here. You ever wondered how people end up like that? Hey? Tell him, Gash.
Novak nam, Set, Gas, Tide, Resurus.
Govan man tells his own sad story.
Backwards.
A sag, two spare.
Gash, shut up.
Here, get a swallow. You turn up the magical. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears. Daddy Bear and Mammy Bear. And 4 wee baby bears, who between them added up to a third.
Wains, Isa? Would be the death of you. Oh, I hope I get this one, Isa. See if I don't get this one. I think I'm going to go off my heat.
Who knows, Rab? Maybe this time you'll be lucky.
Mr. Nesbitt, Mrs. Nesbitt. Good news, Mr. Nesbitt. You've got the job.
Yes!
Rab, Dad's got a job. Look at him. He's actually smiling.
Smiling on a weekday? That's a bad sign.
What do you reckon, Isa? Think you could fancy a man in uniform?
Well, you're no exactly Audie Murphy, but you're no bad for a tram conductor.
No bad? That good, eh?
Oh, aye. No bad at all.
Take that in, yous! What have you been tell?
Don't be so hard on them, Rab. They're only wee.
Lucky for yous, I'm in a good mood. Where's Rab? Answer me!
I was out playing football.
Garbage! Boys playing football have got dirty knees.
So, I was playing heaters. I've got a dirty brain.
Don't, Rab!
Sit at the table. Your tea's out. It's our time, Isa. At long last. Our tram car has finally come in.
But just make sure it doesn't go past its stop.
There was no doubt about it. The Nesbitts had started to make headway on the great bus journey of life. But before you know where you are, up jumps the terminus.
Now, you're all experienced tramcar inspectors. That is why I won't pussyfoot about with you. This is a new decade, and we inspectors are about to enter the white heat of ticket punch technology. Have any of you ever heard of the trolley bus?
I've heard the rumours, sir. They say these things can do the Ridley to Postle Park run in under 30 minutes.
Under 30 minutes? What's your wife putting in your rolls watching? Benzie dream? Tell him, boss.
It's true, Bob. And that is why, to quell any further rumours, I am going to show you the future. There will be a full briefing in the Yuri Gagarin suite at 1500 hours. It's an exciting time to be in public service transport, gentlemen. Dismiss.
Boss! What? Bad news about this trolley bus nonsense, eh? Still, it'll never last.
Bob, public transport is a young man's game. Have you ever thought of throttling back and maybe playing a less active role?
How much less active, boss?
Well, have you ever thought of staying at home, putting a rug over your knees and weaving a few baskets?
So, this is the end, sir.
If things change, we'll be in touch.
So for 4 years, Father sat in his armchair, waiting for the call.
Don't touch that phone.
How no?
I'm waiting for a call. Can't it be long now? What time is it, Isa?
April, Rab.
Damn it. They'll be issuing the new spring uniforms now down at the garage. Pale beige jackets and light poplin with gallus red piping round the lapels. Then I'm stuck here like a numpty.
Calm down, calm down. You've got brains. Someday you'll be able to bust out of this, eh? Here. What is pleomorphism?
Yeah, it's easy. It's the occurrence of more than one distinct form of crystalline substance.
What is the capital of Ecuador?
Quito.
No bother to you, eh, Tiger?
You boy, you laughing at me?
No, da.
Get on the table and dance. Get on the table and dance.
I've got those happy feet.
Things could have been different. I could have went to Kirkcudbright. In Kirkcudbright, a man could be happy. But I couldn't go. Yous held me back. Yous have ruined my life. What have yous done?
We've ruined your life.
Louder!
We've ruined your life. We've ruined your life. We've ruined your life.
Gash get the brains, but you've got the muscles. How do you know Boff the big idiot?
Someday, Rena. Someday.
Well, I'll tell you the story.
Oh, is that your idea of a punchline? Here, knock, knock.
Who's that?
I'm not telling you. Here, that's a joke to match your story. Far out, man. Talk about laugh.
You grew up in shipyard country. Supposed to be a natural raconteur. Read your contract.
Look, if a person doesn't want to tell you something, you've got to respect their wishes. Why are you not telling us, you big drama queen bastard?
Because it's personal, right? It's personal. I mean, you must have memories that cause you a lot of pain, anguish, torment, right?
Aye, but most of them concern you.
Exactly.
What? You see what you have done now?
Ah, your arse. He's only playing a sympathy card.
He is not playing a sympathy card. You don't know him, I know him.
Won't send me away again, will you, Rahab?
No, I'm not sending you away, we're not sending you away. I am saying nothing. Nothing.
Only one way to change that. What'd you see?
You're on.
What? Like I always say, Jimsy, there is nothing like a blather with your mates in the pub. to cheer you up. Am I right?
And your family, Rab. Don't forget your family, eh? So, how are the Piranha brothers?
Are you trying to say there's a subtext here? Aye. I mean, what kind of world is it, eh? When you can't get your favourite uncle pissed on cheap red busy without people thinking you're up to something.
Aye. Oh, you're right, boys. I take it all back. You're a smashing pair of lads. A pair of yous. Oh, no. So what are they after, Rab? Is it a willow or are you going to snuff or something? That's it! You've got a terminal illness. Oh, congratulations. I always knew you had it in you. Ella, Rab's got a terminal disease.
Oh, did you get the one you wanted?
Hey, we kept you, Gaffer. Was there a big queue at the cash point?
Aye, I was lucky. I collected 18 pence. 18?
And you want us to put the rest in for a swally?
I dare dance, right, and we'll buy you a drink.
Aye.
Happy feet. I got them. Happy feet.
Gash? Your brother Gash is slaughtering you everything.
Keep your voice down. I don't want the old pub knowing my business.
Did something no happen to Gash? Was there no an incident? And then he shot a crow?
Well, he's back now. And he's changed. And I don't know how to get rid of him.
When you say changed, what are we talking here, Rab?
Look, the guy is living rough. And you know what that does to a person, Jamesy.
Maybe he's no living as rough as you think. Excuse me a minute, all right, pal. Listen, go on and settle a pub argument.
Aye.
What is the capital of Ecuador?
Is it, fish supper?
So it is, it was in the tip of my tongue. I'll go and tell the quiz team, eh? Oh, look! Your collar's all twisted. I'll fix it for you. Uh-huh. Here we are, pal.
Hey, Gaga! Come on! Oh no, big, come on, big. Go get it,
Go on, get to there. He's a good boy.
Go get it, come on, have a wee drink. Come on, beg for it.
I'll get you.
Oh, steady the buffs, Uncle Rab. It's only a joke.
A joke? You see me laughing? You see me laughing?
Someday, Ja. Someday.
Yeah!
You're too handy with your fists, Nesbitt. Any more trouble in your bag? Below are you?
Show me. It's him. Generation X. He's X. God alone knows what Y and Z's going to be like.
Aye, right and hearty, Uncle Rab. And after the fine example you've set to you, watch it. This dog can kill.
Hello. Hey, is that the Evening Vale Remedial Unit for Psychiatric Healing? Right. I'd like to report an escaped numpty. No, listen. Do you give rewards? Aye, don't get shirty. The zoo does. Ungrateful bastard. Listen.
I don't know. Nearly barred for a hole like the two ways. I'll never live a humiliation down.
Right, that's it. I'm off, Skate. Look, I'm sorry, Ma, but I can't live under the same roof as him anymore. He's dead in my cranium.
Aye, well, if you want to go, go! You ungrateful little...
Rab, shush.
What?
What's that noise?
Go on and not shout, Rab. It makes me fear when people shout. Go on and not shout, Rab. Go on and not.
Rab, what is this? What's this all about?
As time passed, Father's moods became even more unpredictable, and Ma's nerves began to fail.
Aim for the saucer next time, Mother. You might hit the cup.
It's all right for you. I'm gearing up for a wee chat with your dad. I've got to tell him about Gash.
What about Gash? The boy's got brains. They want him to go to the university. Isn't that right, Tiger? The school says he's a model pupil, and if only he'd stop pissing himself, they'd make him a milk monitor.
Can't help that.
I know you can't help it.
And in other walks of life, it would be a plus to leave a trail behind you as you move. Say if you were a slug or something. It's just your sad curse to be a biped.
Guess you're done now. What am I going to do if he's in one of his moods?
I told you lately that I love you. And I was the bestest family a man ever had.
Are you in the right house?
Watch it. Look, Nesbitts, I've brought chips. Wire in. Chips is good for you. Scientists say so.
Actually, modern science has discovered the existence of a substance called cholesterol, which is in...
Don't contradict me.
Actually, Gash is good at the contradicting, Da. The school were just saying, weren't they, Matt?
Aye. They want him to go to the university.
University? I'll give him university. Nobody ever sent me to the university.
We never built one at Rampton.
You think you're ready for me, boy. But you'll never be ready. And don't you look at me like that. Anybody you'd think that I'd never done anything for yous. Well, look at this. What do you call that?
Telephone feeder.
Exactly. And we're the only family in the street that's got one.
Aye, but we've no settee though and only half the sitting rooms wallpapered.
Aye, that's right.
Anyhow, who's going to ring us?
That is no the point. The telephone is an instrument of torture. It offers hope and denies it at the same time. You wait, and you go on waiting, hoping for the call. But the call never comes. But I will tell you this, Nesbitts. Never sit and wait for the phone to ring in life. Always be the one that's got...
Pick it up, Rab. It might be the call.
Hello? Oh, yes, I see. Right. All right. Wrong number. You dare sneer at me, boy? Who are you to sneer at me? If I wanted sneered at, I'd walk past the guys with my doll card in my paw. I don't need to be sneered at by you. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Stop it, Rab. That's enough.
Enough is never enough. Too much is enough.
You've I said you'd do something one day. Well, this had better be the day.
Right, you big bastard. Come ahead. Put that down, kid. Because see, if I've got to come over there... If I've got to come over there, I'll...
It's all right. I'll wait till you think of something.
I think he's had a heart attack.
Well, let's hear it for cholesterol.
In fact, he's dead.
As well for him, or I'd have whisked the shite out of him.
What's the matter with Gash?
I don't know, son. Look at his eyes. Look at my Wayne's eyes.
Hey, Tiger, what is the principal export of Peru?
Mama. So we buried Phil. After the funeral, Ma took the whisk and stuck it in the display cabinet. And a tea set. And a milkmaid from Llandudno.
What happened to Gash?
Oh, Gash won a scholarship to Edinburgh University and went on to study particle acceleration. What in the name of hell do you think happened to Gash?
Rab, somebody on the phone for you.
Well, what about it then, Jack Kerouac? Are you off ski?
Nah. I couldn't leave him at a time like this. Leave me around for comfort and emotional support. You understand what I'm saying?
Mate, I understand you completely. You're a shite bag.
Oh. Huh? Who tell you he was here? I see. Oh, I don't know. But wait, just hang on, I'll ask him, right? Gosh!
Say?
You want to get him?
Hey, never gnam the cuff.
I think we've got the hang of the subtle nuances by now, Rab.
Just come on in. All right. Come here. What's your capital of Australia?
Pint of milk?
See, hang on. The old magic still there, isn't it? Hey. That's my bra.
Aye, we find them in all sorts of places, Mr. Nesbitt. Up trees and holes. See staff cutbacks. If they're the will to, people can escape from anywhere.
Don't you believe it, man? Don't you believe it?
A fish supper, Rab! It's a fish supper!
That's the principal export of Peru, in case you were struggling there.
I see. Well, I'll be off then. Cheery bye.
See me? I'm a big-mouthed, loud-mouthed, know-all bastard. But see when you get right down to it, I swear to God, I don't know what it means anymore. I don't know what means. Because I will tell you this, boy. Some things is just too... Some things is just... What am I talking to you for? These are all family folk, aren't you? You'll all have nutters of your own.